My name is Vin from G Squad. We're here today at the Liberty VIP show. We're a New York-based club, started in 2004, originally based around the G35 coupe and sedan. From 2004 to now, we've evolved away from the Infiniti scene just being Infiniti and moved into a whole variety of cars, from BMWs, Infinitis. We have a Chevy Camaro, we have a Z06 Vet. They're not here with us here today, but the club is definitely diverse and definitely evolved from back then. We've had a great past couple of years in the show seasons, and we're out here just having a good time, enjoying it. All right, so right here we got a 2008 M3. It's BMW first V8 M3 ever, and according to what they say, it's going to be the only V8 M3 out that they'll ever produce. We got a couple mods on it. Custom 3-piece wheels made by D2 Forged, 20 by 11 in the rear, 9.5 up front. We got authentic Vorsteiner front lip. We have the custom sound in the back, roof spoiler, paint accents to go with the black-blue theme, and we have the RPI exhaust also to accompany it. All right, so in this car here, the M3, BMW released basically the first V8 ever for the M3. It's actually the first and last. They're going back to a twin turbo for the next upcoming one. This motor is very special in a lot of ways. Has a lot of M characteristics, high rev engine that goes up to 8,300 RPM. It has 414 horsepower at the crank, 295 pounds of torque, and it feels endless. The way it's engineered is amazing. It's definitely a very unique feel to a car. This car comes with a very premium sound system that has about a 13 speaker setup, tons of mids and highs. What we did is we wanted to basically take the factory sound and use what we can from it, as well as integrating a speaker. So Sean at Mitsuwa did the work where he basically put in a JLW3 woofer to bring in the lower end of the bass spectrum, and then we use the subs that come factory as a mid bass. We're using all JL equipment and audio control to link it. All right, so right now we got a 2004 6MT G35 sedan. It's rear-wheel drive only, no all-wheel drive. We got a lot of goodies on this car. First off, we got the Kurumezi front bumper. Not too many of these out, period. We got the Turbonetics turbo kit. This car is very fast, doing a lot of big things. Got the carbon fiber engine cover. This car was done by Vinny 10. It's definitely a killer on the road. A couple of other additions we got Greddy coilovers. We got a big brake kit on it, and we got custom audio. We got Volk racing wheels for this car that are, basically fitted for the performance and the aesthetic purposes also. Interior, we maintained a bit of a stock feel to it just because the drivability of it. But it does have, again, custom audio. Trunk, we got carbon amps pushing both the subwoofer and the interior speakers. This car is definitely well built, well put together. It's original owner since 2004, and it's been babied and done ever since.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Josh. This is my BMW 335i Coupe, Sparkling Graphite. Had this car for about 2 years. Modifying is pretty much, I wanted to just go gray and black with a little bit of carbon fiber. The wheels on here are Cordon alloys, 19-inch, 19 by 9 in the back and 10.5 in the rear. Matte black finish with the chrome lip. The modifications on the engine, I did a JB3 tune on the engine, pushing about 335 horses now, looking to do a little bit more, and an intake. Also on the front, you have the matte black grills and the Aero front lip. The only thing that you probably can't see is the rear spoiler on the back. That's a carbon fiber blended spoiler with a sparkling graphite overlay. Also, I have the Snitcher roof spoiler on the back that's carbon fiber as well.
Here we got our 2010 BMW 535, rear-wheel drive, no all-wheel drive on this one. We got a lot of nice touches done to this one, including some of the awesome features it gets from the factory, from the in-car DVD, active steering. We did a couple of mods to spruce it up a little bit more. So start off with the sound. We got a custom enclosure done, all JL audio, 2 JLW7s in the rear. We got all JL components throughout the interior. JL amps, JL everything. Sounds really good, it's really clean. Took about 2 weeks to get done. For suspension, we did H&R suspension on it. We did the RPI exhaust, and we also did D2 forged concave CV1s. As you can see, we got a nice big rear lip, which is kind of hard to get with the concave, but fitment is right, everything's right, the car's done well. We also have the M-Tech kit that comes from the factory on this car, and you know, we got a couple of things also coming up in the works for it. Under the hood is the 3.0 turbo, twin turbo actually motor. A couple other things to spruce it up and take it up an extra notch. These motors are very easy to tune and get power out of. We got Dakota leather in the car, so we didn't want to touch it yet. But you know, like I said, this is the first year bringing this car out. You know, we got a lot done in a short period of time, and there's going to be more to see for next year.
My name is Marlon Watson, actually representing New York G Squad. I have a 2003 Infiniti G35 sedan, custom paint, custom rims. The motor modifications on my vehicle be the Stirling intake, airbox intake with Z-tube. I have a 1/2 inch Plenum spacer motor dyno for the motor, custom painted engine cover, pretty much offset full body kit, Aero Infiniti. Basically the interior is going to be custom stereo sound, JVC 7-inch touchscreen. Also have a JL Audio 10W6 custom box in the trunk. It's a black subwoofer with red carpeting. My inspiration for building a car like this is basically, I can't keep a car, any car that I buy factory. I have to do something that makes it my own. It's a very rare color. There wasn't a lot of Infinitis in this color that were made in the United States. So the inspiration is basically, once you start doing the modifications on the car, you do one thing and you see something else that you want to do. It increases the dynamics of the vehicle as well as the appearance of the vehicle. A lot of people actually view the car and don't really know what kind of car it is until they see the Infiniti symbol, because there's so many different modifications that were made, but it was done in a tasteful way. Any car shows that we can actually drive to and appear at is always an inspiration to us, because as much as we can be out and be seen, as much as we would like to actually be invited. So as many car shows that we can be invited to, we would love to appear. It actually gives the motivation of the group, it also gives growth.
So we got our 2006 M35 here. We got a lot of mods done to this one. This car's been in our club just like the rest since basically inception. We've been working for a while on it. We got the Aero kit done on it, side skirts, front lip, rear valence. We have BC Racing coils on this. This car is the first M35 to have this coilover setup on it. We also have a big brake kit done here by Endless. We got sway bars done as well. This car has a custom audio system. It's got a Garson table, and you know, it's got a lot of nice accessories, including the D2 forged wheels, VS1s with the custom silver finish done on it. Under the hood, we have a Fujita intake system. We also have an HKS exhaust system on the car as well. In the trunk, we got two JLW6s, version 2s, custom enclosure. This car is basically the car, we put a lot of time and work into this car. This car has gone through 2 different renditions in terms of look. Well, this car, I mean, if we do anything towards the future, is going to be maybe something under the engine, or, you know, we may be bringing out a new surprise next year, so. G Squad, like I said, I'm one of the founding members on this club. We've been here since 2004. Our club's evolved. Our mods are quality. You know, we don't just put things on for putting things on. So we definitely got to see a couple things we haven't seen before. It's definitely a big move promoting the VIP movement, which is up and coming. And, you know, the turnout was good, and, you know, we look forward to doing it again next year.